Hey, what is up, guys? It's Jin Yuki coming at you with a new deck profile here today. And today I have my gold Paladin Gurguit. So, without further ado, let's just get into it because this deck is really, really awesome. Starter, obviously, Koal, Forerunner, and Unite. You put him into the Soul, check top 3, call it, and he gets plus 2k. So, really, really good. You really want to use him early game, and you can get those extra calls out. So, that's the starter. For trigger lineup, 4 heal, because it's a heal. Why not? G guards are good. For Jury, because he has Unite, he gains 7k, and after he boosts or attacks, you put him in your soul and you countercharge 1. Then I run the 4 crits, which are really should be a Flame of Victory. I just gotta find my other one. And then I run the 4 Scarface Lion. So 8 crits total. That is it for grade 0s. Moving on to grade 1s. Grade 1s, I have the 4 Jeffrey. Basically, Jeffrey's he's like your main grade 1 because whenever he boosts an attack, whether it doesn't hit or not, it's Unite. You put him into your soul and you draw, which is really, really good. Next, for Stride Fodder, it's Stride Fodder. 4 of the PG. She's placed on rear from your hand or from your deck. You spin one of your rear guards to the bottom, and you return it at the end phase, which is really good. And 1 Knife Throwing Malagent. Soul Blast 2, when he's placed on rear, you countercharge 2, which is really, really good, because you're going to need some countercharging in this deck. It's not like you have enough of it already. Moving on to grade 2s. Grade 2s, you have 4 of Parrymore. Parrymore has the Unite skill against plus 2k, and when he's placed on rear guard at all, you can counterblast 1, check top 3, and call it, which is really good. And that is not a Unite skill, so that can help get off Unite really easy as well. Next, you run the 4 Bulgal. Bulgal has a Unite skill. When he attacks, he gains 5k if you have Unite, so that's really, really good. Then 3 Marcy, because Marcy. You put her into your soul at the end of the turn, you counterblast 1, or you countercharge 1, and then she has resist, which is really good. Then 2 Quill, because you like to superior call. Grade 3, this is a Gurguit deck. You run 4 Gurguit. That's nothing to say about that. Backup grade 3, Dongal, because when he's placed on rear for that turn, he gets boost, and so he's a 10k booster. But also he has a Unite skill, basically for your opponent's turn, that when you call 2 or more cards to rear guard or guard circle, so guards work as well, he gets intercept and 5k shield, and that is really, really good. Alright, moving on to the Stride Zone. Run 2 Gurguit. Yep. King Pengu, any comments on this card?
You don't need more than 2, and the first day that I got this deck, because FYI it's mine, I egged him on to do his skill enough times to where Gurguit himself became 101k by himself, no boosts at all.
This card is so broken because you can use it so many times over and over again. Literally, you can have 3 counterblast 3 counterblasts, and you can counterblast 3, 6 in soul, then you gain 75k.
Yeah, because he gained.
Yeah, and all your rear guards gain 5k, and then he gets 5k for each of your rear guards. So you basically want to have 5 rear guards, and so they can all get 5k per counterblast and soul blast of 2, and then he gains 25, which is really good. Next, run the 2 Glorious Raining. Really, you should be running 4 of this. I only have 2 at the moment, so really good card. It's Spear Cross, but on roids. You counterblast 1, Unite, choose 2 of your rears, put it on the bottom. Then you can check top 7 for 2 or as many cards as there are in your G zone. You call them, and if you call 3 or more, you countercharge and soul charge, which is really good. Next, I run the 2 Ray Breath. Ray Breath is one of your first strides, because he can just give 2k to your entire front row, and then he gains 5k to himself on the count of Unite, which you can get off really easy in this deck.
That's only because we don't have a Brockus and Rising Shine.
Yeah, really, with Brockus and Rising Shine, how many Brockus did
you play? 1 Brockus, 1
You
Rising
one
Shine.
Brockus, 1 Rising Shine, so you take out, 1 of each, and that's really good.
Or 2 Scourge Point. No Ray Breath.
Right, and then the 4 Spear Cross is your panic button, basically. You counterblast 2 G Persona, then you check the top 5, call as many as there are in your G zone.
Yeah. So if you have absolutely no rear guards, you go for that.
Right.
And you should only realistically play 2 and then 4 glorious.
Right.
But we don't have 4 glorious.
Right. But if you were to run 4 glorious, run 2 spear cross, and then run the other glorious because he's way better.
But if you're on a budget, 4 spear cross is your best friend.
Right. Then G guards, the 2 Master Rhea, and then the 2 Slimy Flare. Rhea, if you have 2 or more rear guards, she gets plus 5k shield. Slimy Flare is the better G guard because you spin one of your rear guards to the bottom when he's placed on guard. You check top 5, call 2 cards with the same grade, up to 2, so it's optional to call 2, or you can call none. It's up to you. Honestly, I don't know why you would.
I hate
but
this card so much.
This card, he would. So basically, if you guys don't know what Gillis de Rays is, he attacks with Gillis de Rays, call Slimy Flare. I can't guard with grade 1 or higher from hand, and I use Slimy Flare skill. I get a perfect guard, and I'm just like pitch with perfect guard, and it still can't hit. So basically, this guy prevents you from guarding with grade 1 or higher, so it's really good. So yeah, that is it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This deck is super, super fun. Basically, you just call, and you can get really, really high numbers. I don't think I've ever seen a deck that can get as high as numbers as this deck.
Neonectar because their whole deck's
but Neonectar can't get their Vanguard to 101k.
The only thing that gives you power is the Gurguit.
Right.
Basically. So if you don't go for Gurguit, more turn-to-turn basis, it's Neo, but for that, just 1 turn blowout, definitely.
Yeah. This deck probably has the best final turn ratio of the entire game so far. So, that is it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Jaden Yuki and King Pengu signing out later.